Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 18th of April 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for spot gold and dollar yen for the 4th week of April. And let's take a look at spot gold. As you can see, yesterday, Friday, had a relatively big fall. But at the start of the week, it managed to break through the resistance and the previous swing high of the year above 1700 and made a high at 1747.81 before pulling back, consolidating first, and then after a spinning top, almost a doji, it fell hard on Friday as the stock market rallied on Friday with news of a potential breakthrough with the vaccine from UsdJpy Sciences. And it did break out above the trend line and the top of the upper trend line of the ascending wedge. But now actually we can move this to a different trend line now, expand this higher to this upper trend line. We could also remove this trend line now as it forms this bigger ascending wedge here. And on Friday it has fallen back down and below the lower trend line. So I would expect a probable retest coming back up to 1700 before a continuation move down, and this could come down to retest 1650 and perhaps even lower, all the way down to retest this previous channel, upper trend line of the channel. So back down to this pocket down here. So we'll see whether it gets down here, and if it does retrace even further, there's the daily 55 at 1611, and if it goes deeper, then it could go all the way to 1600. So it does look as if the US dollar is going to take over control next week as spot gold is pulled back. And let's move this fib now to this swing high. Let me move this to set a swing high here at 1747.81. That's the high for the year thus far. And we'll see the retracement, right, and the 38.2 fib retracement is back down here at the 1634, 1635 area, so which is close to this intermediate support. And let's make it easier to show the actual retracement. Right, so that's the 38.2 fib retracement, and 1600. It aligns exactly with the 50% fib retracement. That could be for perhaps the following week, but we'll see. He needs to get down to the 38.2 fib retracement level first. So let's see whether it does get down there for next week. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. And as the spot gold was rising at the start of last week, dollar yen dipped lower, made a swing low, almost retested the previous swing low just above the monthly pivot, and then climbed back up into the previous support which we had identified. So now the 108 level is going to be our resistance zone. And we do have strong support now at this monthly pivot zone. So let's mark this support zone, and that's above the 50% fib retracement level. So if it does recover, it needs to break through this resistance zone and back up into the daily 200 EMA at 108.77 area, so just below 109 round figure. Alright, so we'll see whether there's any recovery in that area. Last week's US unemployment claims came in at 5.2 million, and we will see what this coming week's figure is going to be. We take a quick look at the weekly time frame, and there could be some further consolidation as well for next week. It did hit for the previous week, it did hit the weekly 200 EMA, so that's going to be a critical resistance zone if it does attempt to climb back up, which is right here that we identified as the intermediate resistance zone as well. Alright, so do check out my other videos on Euro, cable, and Aussie dollar, and do have a good trading week and stay safe, and cheers for now.